31 Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle with 31 Triple Doppler.
Well, we had a beautiful day in the region today. Some changes were coming, but we have a little bit of time to enjoy some cooler temperatures, right?
Yeah, especially tomorrow morning is going to be another nice one, just like this morning turned out. The humidity will stay low a few more days, but then it's going to come roaring back heading into next week.
We'll start sweating again.
I know. Get ready for it. It is on the way. Let's talk about your weekend, which is going to be a little toasty. And I have bumped the temperature up starting on Sunday, and we could very well hit 100 degrees. We've done it already a handful of times in Huntsville and out towards the Shoals so far this summer, and a reasonably good chance that we're going to reach that mark again by the end of the weekend. If not, we're going to be very close. Even Saturday, 98 degrees, there's your 100 on Sunday. Humidity, though, still not a problem for a few days. Muggy meter stays comfortable. By the time we hit Monday, starts to get muggy. Tuesday, a little stickier. Wednesday, Thursday, looks like it's going to be very uncomfortable in terms of the humidity levels. And at the same time, we're going to keep temperatures running hot, so the feels like numbers will start to become an issue. And as I've been telling you the last few days, there's a reasonably good chance first of next week we'll likely have some heat advisories back in play here across portions of North Alabama and southern Middle Tennessee, just due to the heat-humidity combination. Through the weekend, it's not going to be a problem. Still will be in the caution range, so I just want to let you know, yes, it'll be hot Saturday and Sunday, so working out in the yard, doing all that fun stuff that we have to do during the warm season. Just make sure you're not overdoing it. But by the time we hit the beginning of next week, when that humidity really starts to become a factor, that's when it's going to start to get a little bit more dangerous to overexert yourself in the heat of the afternoon. One of the other issues that we're continuing to see, expanding and worsening drought conditions. We're now looking at level 3 here on our scale of 1 to 5, showing up along the Alabama-Tennessee border from Athens to near Huntsville and points northward. So we need rainfall, and unfortunately over the next few days we're not really going to see it. Rain chances stay almost zero through Monday. They do gradually return starting Tuesday of next week, but it's really going to be latter part of next week before we see those rain chances really start to pick back up again here across the area. And even then, maybe won't be enough to bring us out of the dry conditions, but hopefully help them from getting any worse than they are right now. We're currently dry, though. Wave 31 Triple Doppler, clean sweep out there. It's a quiet night. Skies are clearing after some puffy clouds this afternoon. About the only thing we'll see overnight tonight and through tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. These would be thin cirrus clouds kind of streaming through the area first thing out the door on your Friday. We hit the noon hour tomorrow. You do see the clouds developing. Those will be those puffy cumulus clouds. They'll be back again tomorrow, but it doesn't look like any of those will develop into shower activity for your Friday, so don't worry about grabbing the rain gear tomorrow. It doesn't look like you'll need it. Tonight into tomorrow morning, though, comfortable. Allow yourself a few minutes just to soak this in before you hit the roads tomorrow. 64 in Fort Payne, 66 waking up in Guntersville, 68 Decatur, 66 Moulton, 69 in the Shoals. We'll start off at around 68 in the Huntsville area tomorrow morning. Breaking it down from there with your day planner, it is going to be a pretty fast warm-up, 87 by 10. We will be pushing into the 90s by the noon hour tomorrow. And yes, it'll be a hot afternoon. Mid-90s is where a lot of us will find ourselves. But notice where the wind is sitting, still out of the north. That is what has pushed the humidity and the high moisture content in the lower atmosphere out of the area. So as long as we continue with that northerly breeze, which will be the case here for another day or so, we're going to keep the humidity levels in check until we flip that wind back around to a southerly direction later into the weekend and into next week. 96 in Muscle Shoals tomorrow. Decatur, Huntsville will follow suit. 95 in Athens, Guntersville at 92, and we'll warm to 93 in Fort Payne tomorrow. Here's your Wave 31 Storm Tracker 10-day. Again, the weekend hot, but otherwise quiet. 98 Saturday, again right around 100 on Sunday. We could be near 100 again on Monday and pretty close to that on Tuesday as well. Again, the humidity will make a return throughout next week, so it gets a little bit more uncomfortable, but we'll eventually be able to turn in some of that increased moisture into some rain chances starting at around Wednesday of next week. That'll also, in turn, help to bring the temperatures down ever so slightly towards the end of next week.
All right, Jeff, thank you. Next on Wave 31 News at 10.